My beloved, most will scroll away, but if you stay, something will shift. You are standing at the edge of something sacred. I see the weight you've carried, the silent nights filled with questions, the prayers you whispered with trembling hands, not knowing if anyone truly heard. But I did. I was there when you almost gave up, when the pressure felt unbearable, when the voices around you said, "It's over." But something deeper within you refused to surrender. That wasn't just your will, that was my spirit in you, holding on. Because I knew this moment would come. This moment when I would speak directly to your soul and say, a 7-day miracle begins now. Yes, right now. Not next month. Not after you fix everything. Not when you feel more worthy. Now, because you've waited long enough. And I don't measure readiness the way man does. I measure hunger. I measure surrender. I measure the heart that says, "Jesus, I trust you even when I don't understand." And I've seen your trust. I've seen your tears become prayers and your silence become warfare. I have not been distant. I have been working in the invisible, and now I am stepping into the visible. This is the week where cycles will break. This is the week where doors will swing open with no human explanation. This is the week where favor will outrun fear. I want you to understand. What's about to happen is not ordinary. This is not the result of hustle. It's not because you earned it. It's because I declared it. A miracle does not obey the rules of time, logic, or natural order. It bends to my word, and I have spoken over you. In 7 days you will stand in a place you could not reach on your own. I will lift you. I will rearrange everything that tried to destroy you and turn it into the very thing that delivers you. You thought the wilderness would last forever. You thought the storm would bury your dreams. But the wilderness was never the end. It was the proving ground, and you passed the test. Even in the fire, you didn't curse me. Even in the delay, you didn't disconnect. Even when no one else saw your struggle, you stayed in position. And because you stayed, I am releasing what was held up. There has been a battle in the spirit realm, a battle to block your blessings, to delay your destiny, to distract your focus. But that battle has now shifted, because I, the Lord your God, have stood up for you. I have rebuked the devourer. I have issued the command, enough. The enemy has been forced to release what he stole. The delay was demonic, and now it's over. Day 1 begins now, and each day you will feel something break. A heaviness will lift, an unexpected answer will come, a divine connection will be revealed. You will feel it in your sleep, in your spirit, in your surroundings. I'm flooding your life with proof. You don't need to strive. You need only to stay close. Stay close to my voice. Stay close to my presence. Stay close to the promise I gave you long ago. Because I never forgot it. Even when it felt like everything went silent. I was preparing the stage for a miracle that could not be manufactured by man. Let the doubters doubt. Let the skeptics scoff. What I'm about to do in your life will shut every mouth that spoke against you. They said you were too late, but I say, watch what I do in 7 days. They said you were unqualified, but I say, watch what I place in their hands. I am not bound by resumes or bank accounts. I am not moved by reports or timelines. I am the resurrection and the life. And I'm about to resurrect something in your life that looked completely dead. This is not just a breakthrough. This is a resurrection miracle. This is what happens when I step in at the last minute. I show my glory in the moments others give up. I reveal my power when hope seems lost. And I remind you, I never left you. So listen closely, because these next 7 days are not random. They are appointed. Every sunrise will carry a sign. Every step you take will be guided. You are about to walk into answered prayer with such precision you will know it could only have been me. And when it happens, don't forget to return and give me glory. Don't forget this voice that whispered in the dark before the light came. And don't forget, this is the place where it all shifted. So pause now, subscribe to this channel, and let me speak to your spirit. The miracle has already begun. Now let your faith rise to meet it. It starts now, and it will not be stopped. Day 1 is here. You have entered a sacred countdown. Heaven has marked these next 7 days with your name, not as a maybe, but as a divine appointment. The time of wondering is over. The time of walking by faith into manifestation has begun. I am not teasing your heart with false hope. I do not speak in riddles to confuse you. When I say miracle, I mean miracle. And when I say 7 days, I mean it, for I do not lie and I do not change. My child, I want you to feel this. Something has already shifted around you. The atmosphere has changed. Angels have been dispatched. Strategies of darkness have been exposed and dismantled. The trap set against you has failed. The delay that tormented you has been overruled. I sent my word, and my word is never empty. It goes forth like fire. It burns through opposition. It demolishes every lie. And it brings to life what was once buried. This is the power that surrounds you now. Do not measure the next 7 days by what your eyes see. Measure it by what your spirit feels. Because before the blessing touches your hand, it will touch your heart. You will feel the peace first. You will feel the shift inside before the shift outside. That is how you'll know it's me. No chaos, no confusion, no striving. Just the unmistakable presence of the one who controls the wind and the waves. Do you remember the times you begged me to intervene? I never ignored you. I collected every word. I wept with you in silence, and now I bring them back. Not as memories, but as manifestations. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. I was saving the best for last. I know it's been long. I know you've watched others rise while you waited. I know there were days you asked me if I had passed you over, but I didn't. I was just building a miracle that would leave no doubt. You will not be blessed in secret. You will be blessed publicly, because what I am doing in you is meant to speak to others who are still in the shadows. Your life will become a testimony, a living sign that I still move mountains, still restore dreams, still heal what others said could not be healed. I am giving you beauty for ashes, and joy where sorrow tried to make its home. Lift your head now. You are not beneath. You are not disqualified. You are chosen, marked, loved beyond what you can comprehend. The battle you fought wasn't just for you. It was for your legacy. It was for the doors your children will walk through. It was for the future I wrote before time began. And because you endured, you will receive what others thought impossible. There are divine reversals already in motion. People who ignored you will seek your wisdom. Rooms that rejected you will open without explanation. Resources that dried up will flow again, and they will not run out. Because I am not giving you temporary relief. I'm giving you lasting restoration. The enemy tried to convince you that you were at the end, but this is only the beginning. 7 days of supernatural realignment. 7 days of doors you didn't knock on opening anyway. 7 days of favor chasing you instead of you chasing it. I want you to speak life now. No more negative declarations. No more rehearsing the past. Speak what I speak. Say, This is the week my miracle unfolds. Say, Jesus is with me and he never fails. Say, I will not miss what belongs to me. Say it, and you will feel the chains break. Say it, and you will watch the atmosphere obey. You've entered a prophetic window, and what you speak will shape what you see. This is why the enemy tried to silence you, tried to drain you, tried to make you feel small and powerless. But you are not powerless. You are anointed. The same power that raised me from the dead lives in you. So prophesy over your own life. Prophesy to the bank account. Prophecy to the body. Prophecy to the relationship. Prophecy to the land that once looked barren, because I am breathing on it now. The dry places will bloom. The broken pieces will come together. The scattered dreams will rise again. I have already gone before you, and I have made the crooked paths straight. You will not be late. You will not be denied. You will not be replaced. You are right on time for what I planned. Now listen closely, because tonight I will visit you in a dream. I will confirm this word with signs. I will give you glimpses of what is to come. Watch for it. Write it down, because by the end of these 7 days, you will stand in awe of what I have done. Let no fear take root. Let no doubt remain. You are not in this moment by accident. You are standing inside of prophecy fulfilled. There are moments when I move slowly to strengthen you, but there are also moments when I move suddenly, and this is one of them. What took years to build can change in one conversation. What seemed unreachable can be placed in your hand overnight. I don't need man's permission to bless you. I don't need open doors. I create them. This is what I want you to believe right now. You are only one shift away from the life I promised you, and that shift is already in motion. I am speeding up the process. I am collapsing the delay. I am redeeming the time you thought was wasted. There is no delay in heaven. There is no confusion in my plan. There is only movement, and my word is running swiftly on your behalf. Child, do not panic over what you cannot control. You were never meant to carry the burden of orchestrating your own miracle. You are meant to trust the one who holds time, kings, and kingdoms in his hands. You may feel small, but my power in you is mighty. And in this very moment, angels are being sent to stand guard over what is yours. You will not lose what I gave you. You will not miss what I prepared. I want you to let that settle in your soul, deep. You are not cursed. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And this week you will begin to see what that truly means. I see your heart. You're afraid to hope again because disappointment stung too deep. You're scared to believe again because the last time you opened your hands, they came back empty. But I am not man. I do not tease. I do not trick. I do not abandon. I honor faith even when it's fragile. I move not because of how strong you are, but because of how good I am. You are not disqualified by your weakness. You are qualified by your surrender. And I say to you now, this week will mark you. You will remember these days not as survival, but as the beginning of overflow. You have walked through the valley long enough. You have fought through confusion long enough. Now you will walk under an open heaven. Watch for the signs. They will come quietly like whispers. They will come suddenly like thunder. You'll hear my voice in the gentle moments. You'll see my hand in the bold ones. A phone call you weren't expecting. A door you didn't knock on. An approval that makes no sense. This is what my miracles look like. Grace upon grace, glory upon glory, breakthrough without blueprint. You will stand still in awe and say, only God could have done this. And you will be right, because I am making sure no one else gets the credit. I'm about to make you forget the years of loss. Not because they didn't matter, but because what I'm about to pour into your life will outweigh them all. I am multiplying joy, multiplying peace, multiplying every seed of faith you sowed in silence. Yes, I saw the offerings you gave when it hurt. I saw the prayers you prayed when you felt empty. I saw the way you loved others when no one loved you back. And now the reward is coming. Don't listen to the enemy whispering lies. Don't give power to the voices that say, nothing's changing. Everything is changing. You just haven't seen the whole picture yet. I'm piecing it together while you sleep. I'm moving behind scenes you'll never know about. Until suddenly, everything shifts. You won't need to force it. You won't need to strive for it. I will send it to your doorstep. I will draw the right people. I will close the wrong doors. I will deliver what is destined, and I will do it perfectly. This is how you'll know it's me. No striving, no begging, no confusion, just peace, just power, just my undeniable presence surrounding every detail. So breathe, my child. This is not the end. It is the turning point, and in 7 days, the evidence will surround you. I know it sounds impossible, but what is impossible for man is possible for me. I spoke to the winds and they obeyed. I spoke to the tomb and it opened. I spoke to the storm and it died. So yes, I can speak to your situation and it must bow. Let me speak now. Let my word settle every question. Let my promise silence every fear. This is your appointed hour, and though the enemy tried everything to wear you out before it arrived, he has failed. You are still here. You are still listening. You are still standing. That alone is a sign that the miracle has already begun. Let today be filled with expectation. Do not shrink. Do not apologize for the blessing that's coming. It's yours, and no one can take it. Now rest, child. Tomorrow holds glory. And the countdown continues. The accusations that rose against you in secret, I have overruled them. The words spoken behind your back, I have canceled their power. Every lie the enemy used to try to define you, I now burn with holy fire. You are not what they called you. You are not what the failure suggested. You are not what your past tried to write in stone. You are mine, and I say you are clean. I say you are whole. I say you are rising now, above the shame, beyond the limits, into the place I prepared before the world began. Listen closely, because I am doing something even greater than you've prayed for. You asked me to fix what broke, but I am replacing it entirely. You asked me to heal the wound, but I am giving you a new heart. You asked me to restore what you lost, but I am giving you more than you ever imagined. Because I am not just the God of return, I am the God of reversal, and I have reversed the verdict against you. Every door that slammed in your face will open again. This time, for your good. Every voice that discredited you will be silenced by my favor. You will not need to defend yourself. I will speak for you. I will go before you, and I will shine light in every dark place that tried to hold you back. I know what they did. I know what they said, but their voice is not the final word. I am, and I say, this is your time. The tide is turning. The winds are shifting. The enemy's camp is in confusion, because I am blessing you anyway. Despite the delay, despite the disappointment, despite the doubt you wrestled with in the midnight hours. Even that doubt I hold with compassion. You are not disqualified because you struggled to believe. You are here, still listening, still hoping, and that alone moves me. The flicker of faith in your heart is enough. I can work with that. I will breathe on it. I will multiply it. And you will see what I can do with a mustard seed of trust. Let me take it from here. You've tried in your strength. Now watch what happens in mine. You've done the work behind closed doors. Now I will reward you openly. You've suffered in silence. Now I will comfort you with divine surprises. There are people who forgot about you, people who counted you out, but I have written your name in the book of remembrance, and I am raising you up in a way no one can ignore. This is what the next 7 days hold: vindication, visitation, victory. I will vindicate you, not to prove others wrong, but to prove my hand is still mighty. I will visit you in dreams, in whispers, in divine appointments that leave you stunned. And I will give you victory, not just in one area, but in the very places you thought were cursed. Watch what happens when I stretch out my hand. Watch how fast the chains fall off. Watch how quickly things come together. There's nothing too tangled that I cannot unravel, nothing too broken that I cannot make beautiful. You are standing in the center of a divine reversal. You thought you were going backward, but I was winding the slingshot. You thought the delay was defeat, but it was set up. The setback was staging. The silence was strategy. And now, the curtain is rising. Do not compare this moment to any you've known before. This isn't like last time. This is new. Fresh wind, fresh oil, fresh vision. I am clearing your eyes. I am opening your ears. What confused you before will make sense. What was hidden before will be revealed. What seemed slow will suddenly accelerate. You'll walk into rooms that once intimidated you, and you'll feel peace. You'll speak in places where your voice was once ignored, and they will listen. You'll carry favor not because you forced it, but because I placed it. You don't have to fight to be seen. I see you. I know you. And I am the one bringing you into visibility at just the right time. So hold your peace. Let me defend you. Let me vindicate you. Let me make it clear to every enemy that touching you was a mistake, because you are my anointed, my sealed, my beloved, and I am not finished speaking over your life. I am just getting started. The 7 days are not a countdown to a single blessing. They are a countdown to a new way of living, where miracles are normal, where favor is daily, where glory follows you everywhere you go. And now, step boldly, because the verdict has changed, and so is your life. What looks random to you is divine positioning in my hands. I do not waste steps. I do not misplace people. You have not been wandering. You've been walking through alignment. And though you questioned it, the detour, the delay, the disconnect, it was all a setup for something you couldn't yet see. But now you will see it. Now you will understand why certain doors closed, why certain people walked away, why certain plans didn't happen, even when you begged me for them. Because I was protecting you. Because I saw the future you couldn't. Because I refused to let temporary comfort destroy permanent purpose. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. Child, hear me. You've been faithful in the unseen places. You've prayed when you didn't hear back. You gave when you had little. You stayed when you could have run. And now I am bringing you into the visible reward. I am putting your feet in rooms I designed before your birth. I am placing your name on hearts you haven't even met yet. I am positioning you for supernatural promotion. This is not about luck. This is not about chance. This is my hand, placing you exactly where you need to be. And the shift won't make sense to others. They'll ask how you got there. They'll wonder why favor keeps chasing you. But you will know the truth. It wasn't you. It was me. It wasn't strategy. It was surrender. And now I am lifting you, not so you can boast, but so you can testify. This is the season where I make you a sign, not just a believer, but a visible miracle. People will look at your life and see proof that I still move, that I still speak, that I still raise the lowly and silence the proud. But you must walk humbly. Don't return to what I've delivered you from. Don't shrink to fit the old season. Don't doubt the doors I open. Walk through them. There is grace waiting on the other side. And with that grace, there is responsibility. Stay close to me. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands clean. I am not blessing you for applause. I'm blessing you for assignment. And yes, you are ready, even if you don't feel it. I've already prepared you. Even if you don't see it, I've already equipped you. You're not stepping into the unknown. You're stepping into what I've always known was yours. The next 7 days will stretch your faith, but it won't break you. You will feel me pulling you out of your comfort zone. You'll sense me asking you to trust what you cannot trace. But don't be afraid. This is not punishment. This is positioning. I am aligning everything, your mind, your money, your mission. And I am removing distractions that were sent to delay you. No more wasted time, no more counterfeit connections, no more saying yes to what drains you. I am about to make your spirit allergic to what isn't your assignment. You will feel the shift. Old patterns won't feel right anymore. Old conversations will feel heavy. Old environments will feel like they no longer fit, because they don't. I'm not just changing your scenery, I'm changing your sensitivity. You'll start to recognize my voice quicker. You'll start to discern intentions faster. You'll start to move with less hesitation and more clarity. Because where I'm placing you, you'll need to hear me clearly and move quickly. No more delays, no more detours. I am setting your feet on solid ground and giving you new speed. Yes, I'm accelerating you, but it's not for your ego, it's for the kingdom. You carry something the world needs. You carry light in a time of confusion. You carry my presence into every room you enter. So don't downplay what I've put in you. Don't compare your journey to theirs. You're not behind. You're chosen. You're not overlooked. You're hidden until the appointed time. And that time has come. I am lifting the cover. I am placing you in position. I am opening what no man can shut. You've wept through the night. Now you will wake to joy. You've waited in silence. Now you will walk in favor. And the same mouths that mocked your delay will have no choice but to witness your rise. Because when I lift a life, no one can stop it. Not fear, not failure, not even your own doubts. So breathe deep. Take this moment in. You are standing on the edge of fulfillment, and I am still speaking. There is a sound in heaven now, a breaking, a release. What was once bound has been loosed. What was stuck is moving. What was locked has been commanded open. Because I have declared, enough is enough. The waiting season tried to wear you down, didn't it? You asked me, Lord, how much longer? You said, God, did I miss something? No, my child, you didn't miss anything. You weren't forgotten. You weren't overlooked. You were reserved for a moment that required who you've become through the fire. And now I'm giving the order. Release it. Release the funds. Release the favor. Release the phone call, the open door, the unexpected, yes. Release the miracle. I've seen the hidden labor. I've watched you build when no one noticed. I've heard your cries when no one listened. I know how hard it was to keep believing when everything around you said, give up. But you didn't. And now, I release what I promised. There is a reason the warfare increased right before this moment. The enemy knew what was coming. He tried to shake your trust. He tried to make you settle. He tried to get you to accept delay as your destiny. But I would not let you go. I kept speaking. I kept pulling. And now, I am rewarding. This is a reward season, a release season. Not because you earned it, but because I am faithful. Not because you're perfect, but because I chose you, and I do not change my mind. Everything that was withheld is now coming forth. Some things will come quickly, some will come quietly, but all will come at the appointed time. And for many of you, that time is now. In the next 7 days, I will surprise you with how easy things shift. I will show you what I can do when I remove human resistance. People who once blocked you will now bless you. People who once ignored you will now seek you, not because they changed, but because I turned their hearts. I am the God who turns kings like rivers. I am the God who changes verdicts with one word. I am the God who says, let there be, and it becomes. And I am saying over your life, let there be fulfillment. Let there be restoration. Let there be overflow. You've sown tears. Now reap joy. You've stood in faith. Now walk in evidence. You've waited in the shadows. Now step into the light. This is not a small shift. This is not a minor win. This is a prophetic release with ripple effects you haven't even imagined yet. I am touching the people connected to you. I am stirring the hearts of those who owe you favor. I am orchestrating divine connections across borders, cities, nations. What you thought was delayed was simply collecting interest. And now you'll receive in fullness. This is not about luck. This is about timing. My timing. Perfect, precise, personal, because I know exactly what you need. I know the healing you didn't speak aloud. I know the opportunity that fits your gifts perfectly. I know the provision that will silence every fear. And I am releasing it now. Yes, this is sudden, but it's not rushed. It's sudden because you're ready. It's fast because you've been faithful. Don't resist it. Don't reason it away. Don't let fear argue with my favor. You don't have to understand it. Just receive it. Lift your eyes and open your hands. There's nothing you need to chase. It's coming to you. The call, the confirmation, the shift in atmosphere. It's on the way. And not just for one area of your life. I'm touching it all. Your finances, your family, your health, your home, your purpose. I am not a God of partial blessings. When I release fully. When I restore completely. When I bless, it leaves no sorrow attached. So breathe again. Expect again. Because now you're in the flow of release, and nothing can hold back what I have commanded to move. You've cried over it long enough. You've mourned what slipped through your hands. But hear me now. What was lost is not the end of your story. Because I am the God who restores in ways that stun the soul. You thought it was over. You thought that season had buried your joy for good. But I never said the story ended there. I never said the loss had the final word. And now, I'm speaking over you. The word is restoration, not just return. Restoration, which means it won't come back the same. It will come back better. It will come back multiplied. It will come back carrying glory. I saw the moment you felt forgotten. I felt the moment your heart broke silently. You said nothing, but I heard everything, and I've counted every tear. You must understand this, child. Nothing escapes me. No pain is wasted. No delay is empty. Even your disappointment was wrapped in divine strategy. I had to remove what you clung to, because I wanted to give you what couldn't break. I had to shake your comfort, to give you my covenant. I had to close that chapter, because the next one would not make sense if you stayed in sorrow. And now I am returning what the enemy stole, but I'm not giving it back the same way. I'm giving it back healed. I'm giving it back whole. I'm giving it back dressed in my glory. And when it comes, you'll understand the weight. You'll understand the warfare. You'll understand why I couldn't answer certain prayers in the timing you asked, because I had something greater. And I'm releasing it now, not to tease your hope, but to fulfill it. I do not play with your heart. I heal it. I do not delay to frustrate you. I delay to prepare what's divine. And this miracle, it's divine. It's the kind that will silence doubt, the kind that will make others say, only God could have done this. And they'll be right, because no one else could bring life out of the ashes like I can. No one else could turn that loss into legacy. No one else could take what was broken and make it beautiful again. I am rebuilding the ruins of your past, but this time you'll walk through them with wisdom. This time you'll walk with oil on your hands. This time you won't have to prove anything, because my hand will speak for you. Let me remind you, you didn't lose your value when they left. You didn't lose your future when the door closed. You didn't lose your anointing when they overlooked you. What I placed in you can't be taken by man, and now I'm proving it. I am resurrecting buried dreams. I am reviving your strength. I am restoring your confidence, not in yourself, but in my power. This is not about going back. This is about going forward with double for your trouble, double for your delay, double honor where you were shamed, double strength where you were weary. You're about to see doors open that were bolted shut. You're about to hear yes in places that used to echo with no. You're about to witness reconciliation in places that felt like permanent loss. Because I've stepped in. Because I've released my word over you. Because I've declared restoration is your portion, not by might, not by manipulation, but by my spirit. And when I restore, no one can reverse it. No voice can cancel it. No demon can block it. No curse can stop it. You are under my covering now, and the restoration is already in motion. You'll feel it, you'll see it, you'll live it, and you'll tell others, it was Jesus. He came for me. He didn't forget me. Yes, child, I never forgot. I was always working behind the silence. I was always preparing glory from your grief. Now watch me do what only I can do. Watch me restore what was lost and return it wrapped in purpose. I have watched you carry more than you should. I've seen you bear burdens in silence, trying to be strong for everyone else. But now, I step in as your strength. Now, I send help you didn't even ask for, because I know what you need before you speak it. I've seen the days you smiled outwardly but ached inwardly. You kept going when quitting felt easier. You kept hoping. When doubt shouted louder, you kept praying. Even when it felt like the heavens were still. I was listening the whole time, and I was preparing divine help, angelic help, strategic help, the kind that doesn't come from your connections, your resume, or your striving. This help is from heaven, and it carries my fingerprint. You don't need to beg for it. You don't need to chase it down. You don't need to earn it. You just need to receive it. because this time I am doing what no person could do. I am sending the right voices into your life, the right doors at the right moment, the right wisdom to handle what's next. You've been asking me for clarity, and now I send confirmation. You've been longing for breakthrough, and now I send alignment. But understand this, not all help looks like applause. Some help will come through correction. Some will come through sudden shifts. Some will come through closed doors that protect you from distractions you didn't even see. But it's still my help. And my help is never late. You thought you were alone, but I was surrounding you. You thought you were stuck, but I was setting up a supernatural reroute. Every delay you faced was not rejection, it was redirection. Because if I had let you walk through that old door, you would have missed the promise waiting ahead. So now I send what you couldn't orchestrate yourself. Divine appointments, unexpected favor, people with keys, not chains, people who will unlock what you carry, not weigh you down. I'm sending intercessors to pray when you feel too tired to speak. I'm sending mentors who will lift you instead of use you. I'm sending opportunities that carry rest, not stress, because I'm not just giving you a breakthrough, I'm giving you peace with it. You've had enough of fighting through every blessing. Now I teach you to receive with rest. Now I teach you to walk in what I've already won. This is what grace looks like. Effortless access to what I designed for you before time began. Some of you will see doors open in hours. Some of you will receive messages that feel too good to be true, but they're real. Test them in prayer, and you will know I sent them. Because I never bless you with bondage. I never give you what requires you to lose yourself. My help will feel like wind to your wings. My help will make you lighter, not heavier. That burden you've been carrying for others, I'm lifting it now. That assignment you've questioned, I'm confirming it now. You are not alone in this. Heaven backs you. Angels walk beside you. My spirit leads you, and my help is on the way. Some of it is already there. Look again. That connection wasn't random. That idea wasn't a coincidence. That open door wasn't by chance. I am orchestrating all of it, and in the next 7 days, you will feel the strength of my help. You will see the fruit of your obedience. You will understand why I delayed what you thought you needed, to give you what I planned from the beginning, and you will rest. Yes, you will finally rest, knowing you don't have to carry this alone anymore. I've taken the weight. I've sent the help. Now walk forward, light, bold, and unshaken. The journey ahead is holy ground, and I go before you still. They doubted you. They dismissed you. They looked at your struggle and assumed I had walked away. But they were wrong. I never left. I was the one holding your spirit when it almost broke. I was the one guarding your mind in the silent battles. I was the one who whispered peace when everything else screamed panic. You didn't see me, but I was closer than breath, and now I will prove it. I will show those who questioned your calling that I was the one who called you. Not man, not title, not platform, but me, the one who knit you together in secret and anointed you in obscurity. You've walked through fire, you've endured storms, but you didn't come out smelling like smoke, because I covered you. There were nights the enemy had plans to take you out, but my mercy stepped in and said, "Not this one. They belong to me. Now watch what I do. I am about to make public what I did in private. I am about to take what you built in secret tears and bring it into open glory, not to show you off, but to show myself faithful. Because when I bless you, it's a message to every watching soul. I keep my word. I reward those who endure. I lift up those who refuse to let go of me. You didn't chase fame. You chased me. You didn't seek applause. You sought my presence. And now I reward you, not because you were perfect, but because you were persistent. You didn't stop. You didn't give up. Even in your weakest moments, you still said, "Jesus, I trust you." And that moved heaven. I am not like man. I don't forget loyalty. I don't ignore obedience. I don't turn a blind eye to sacrifice. You gave when it hurt. You loved when it wasn't returned. You prayed for those who cursed you. You stayed when walking away felt easier. And now I say, this is your time. I'm not making you famous. I'm making you fruitful. I'm not giving you a spotlight. I'm giving you a harvest of peace, a harvest of favor, a harvest of answered prayers that once seemed buried. They said, you missed your chance, but I say it begins now. They said you were done, but I say you're just getting started. They said you were overlooked, but I say you were hidden for protection. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. You were not rejected. You were reserved. And now, what I hid, I will reveal. What I protected, I will promote, not through manipulation, not through compromise, but through my hand. Because no one can elevate like I do. When I open the door, it doesn't squeak, it swings. And when I move, I don't need permission. I don't consult the opinions of those who judged your journey. I don't negotiate with those who tried to sabotage your future. I raise up whom I choose, and I've chosen you because your heart was pure, because you were willing to lose the world to gain me. Now, the reward comes. Now, the favor flows. Now, the 7-day miracle enters its final stretch. Prepare to walk into rooms you didn't apply for. Prepare to be remembered by those who forgot you. Prepare for me to prove, once and for all, that I was with you all along. This isn't for show. This is fulfillment. This is promise. This is prophecy turned reality. I am the Lord your God, and I never lie. What I said, I will do. What I started, I will finish. You will not end in struggle. You will not end in lack. You will not end in shame. You will end in glory, because I was with you all along. And now the world will see it. My child, the wait is over. The moment you've longed for, the moment I promised, is here. It's time to stop wrestling with fear. It's time to stop doubting your worth. It's time to stand firm, knowing I have prepared your way. Miracles do not happen by chance. They happen because heaven moves. They happen because I said, "Let there be light," and there was. This miracle is yours, not because of your strength, but because of my love, not because of your effort, but because of my grace. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to carry the burden of the unknown. You just need to open your hands and receive. The blessings I have for you are more than you imagined. They will exceed your hopes. They will break chains you didn't even know bound you. They will lift you higher than you thought possible. Now listen closely. The enemy wants you to believe this is too good to be true. He will whisper lies. He will throw shadows on your path. He will try to steal your peace. But I tell you, greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. You are covered by my blood. You are sealed by my spirit. You are chosen by my heart. So rise up and declare what I have declared over you. Say it out loud if you have to. I am blessed. I am favored. I am protected. Speak it even when your circumstances scream otherwise. Your words have power when they are spoken in faith. This is your time, not next year, not someday, but now. The 7-day miracle you waited for has begun, and I will carry you through every step. I am with you in your joy and your struggle. I am with you when doors open and when storms come. I am with you when you feel strong and when you feel weak, because my love never leaves you. My promises never fail you. My power never runs out. You are my beloved, my masterpiece, my victory, and the world is about to witness your breakthrough. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, the place where I reveal your future and speak truth over your life. This is only the beginning. Step boldly into what I have for you. Receive your miracle. Walk in your purpose, and never forget, I am always with you. I am Jesus, and I have spoken.